So now would be a good time to save your work. So just go to File, Save, and give it a name. So I'll call mine Mr. Milburn's Clock. Save it somewhere where you're going to be able to find it later. There's a few things that we can do. If we want to get some nice pictures of this to record and to send to our friends or something like that, we could just take a screen grab. But I find it nicer to do a few extra things first of all. So, for example, it is a good idea for us to, first of all, maybe add in some shadows. So if we go to View and type on and put on Shadows, you can see a shadow instantly appears on here, complete with the hole that's on there. That's just something that helps to make our clock just look a little bit more realistic. We can also start to get all of these construction lines, and we can start to delete all of these because we no longer need them, so that they don't interfere with our drawing. Another thing that's a good idea for us to do is, instead of taking just a screen grab, maybe we should do things a little bit nicer and go export as a 2D graphic. So if I just save that as a JPEG file format, and I'll save it to my desktop for now, we can have a look at that and see what kind of quality that comes out. So here it is, it's appeared down here. Hopefully you can see that the difference between taking a screen grab and exporting as a JPEG is that the picture definition is a little bit nicer. If I zoom in on that, you can see that it's a little bit sharper than it would otherwise be. But also it gets rid of our axes lines, these red lines and green lines and blue lines. They get taken away, and so all we're left with is our final product. At this point we could be done. However, if you want to go a little bit further, there's still lots of things that you could do. For example, if you wanted to, you could go to the back and you could plan out the stand for your clock. Make something that looks like the stand that we're going to create, something like that. You could also then start to maybe draw in the clock itself with the clock arms through the hole, and all sorts of other stuff if you are feeling up to it. But there's no requirement, it's just if you want to have a bit more fun with the program.